Welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to illustrate the major concepts and main characteristics of humanism as a school of thought. Humanism is one of the prominent schools of thought in psychology. The major humanist scholars are Abraham Maslow and Carl Rogers. The origins of humanism. This is a movement that emphasizes on the uniqueness of human beings, particularly their subjective experiences and values, and their contribution to human development. It emerged as a reaction to the deterministic nature of psychoanalysis and the mechanical viewpoint of behaviorism. Hence, it is often referred to as the third force in psychology. Psychoanalysis and behaviorism being the first and the second. It rejected the notion that behavior is controlled by external stimuli, which is portrayed by behaviorism, or by unconscious stimuli, is attributed by psychoanalysis. Humanism focuses on human behavior from the viewpoint of the individual. There are several concepts that one must understand so as to fully understand the main characteristics and concepts of humanistic psychology. And these principles are human choice, creativity, self-actualization, the concept of value, problem solving, and the dignity of the individual. As I have earlier alluded, Abraham Maslow is one of the pioneers of humanistic psychology, and his contributions to humanistic psychology are that initially he was attracted by behaviorism and then studied psychoanalysis. After noting the inadequacies of both behaviorism and psychoanalysis, he also criticized the concepts and principles of psychoanalysis, and later he formulated his own assertions. He argued that psychology should study normal, healthy personalities rather than maladaptive, inadequate personalities. So, after noting the inadequacies of behaviorism and psychoanalysis, he came up with his own assertions. The characteristics of self-actualizers, according to Maslow, these are people who are problem-centered rather than self-centered. They have a good sense of humor and are highly creative, and they have a concern for the welfare of others and the welfare of humanity, and they're able to look at life from an objective perspective, and are capable of deep appreciation of the basic experiences of life, and they are able to experience life to the fullest, and they are also said to be honest about their life as well as the life of others. Many researchers believe Mother Teresa and Nelson Mandela are individuals that can be said to have fully actualized in terms of their contact with other human beings and with humanity. Carl Rogers' contribution to humanistic psychology. Rogers developed a theory of personalities on the basis of data derived from his treatment of emotionally troubled individuals through what he called person-centered therapy. This was a therapeutic technique which he developed. That is a person-centered therapy. This was a therapeutic technique which he developed, in which the responsibility for change is placed on the client rather than the therapist. Initially, he was trained as a psychoanalyst, but was unsatisfied with the psychoanalytic approach. He did not want to use the term patient, but rather preferred the term client. He also totally rejected the principle of the unconscious as outlined by psychoanalysts and by Sigmund Freud. His writings and research played a pivotal role in explaining some of the major humanistic concepts or terms such as the self concept, and psychological health. The contemporary applications of humanistic theories. It came as an alternative to the deterministic and mechanistic views of human nature as outlined by psychoanalysis and behaviorism. Humanistic psychologists sought to restore human dignity through their plea for the study of people as human beings rather than machines, as portrayed by those other two schools of thought. The impact of humanistic theories in therapy and counseling cannot be ignored. Humanism helped foster the methods of therapy that emphasize self-actualization, fulfillment, personal responsibility, and individual freedom. However, there are several scholars and theorists who have criticized humanism. The school of thought is often criticized for its failure to evolve further beyond that of a movement. While the discipline of psychology is scientific in its approach and nature, humanistic psychology has often been criticized for lacking the rigor and attributes of a science. The concept of self-actualization has been criticized as weak, with limited empirical laboratory research that has been supported through research. The evidence of the existence of a hierarchy of needs has been questioned and is regarded only as a reflection of the value systems by Maslow and Carl Rogers. The humanistic theories have also been viewed as putting too much emphasis on individual development at the expense of the welfare of society. Humanistic psychology has also been criticized on the basis that of research methodology. Maslow and Rogers derived their theories from their own personal experiences and observations outside the confines of laboratories, and without the need to control other variables that might have affected their research. The sizes of their samples were rather also too small for them to clearly generalize their findings. In other researches, it has been stated that Maslow drew his findings from a small sample of less than 30 individuals. So this is why this school of thought is often criticized by many other scholars. Thank you for watching this video, and I'd like to urge you to continue to support us through this channel, and may you please subscribe if you have not subscribed already. And if you have already subscribed, I can urge you to share this video with others, and also to like and put your comments below if you feel there's anything that you might want us to research on or do videos on. Just comment below. Thank you so much, and may the Lord bless you.